How was your personal experience when you first went off to college?
Well, to be honest with you, my personal experience was different. Um, my introduction to college was my younger brother was in college, and I didn't understand everything that had happened with him. So I was just like, you know what, this is pretty good. You know, it's the fact that he was super smart, and he was an RA, resident assistant, and he was kind of control of the whole floor, and so it kind of gave some authority in a sense, and he was getting paid to stay on campus. So I was like, oh man, so just not really knowing much. So to be honest with you, I went to college for the wrong reasons because I left because I needed to get out of my I needed to get out of my environment at the time. Um, it was just not a good environment that I was in, and I just had to get away. So when I went off to college, I went to a HBCU, and when I went there, oh man, it was like a huge culture shock. We couldn't stay in the same males and females could stay in the same dorms, as separate dorms. I was like, man, what is that? And then like you couldn't have females over at a certain time. Their curfew to kind of have cut down on people having sex and people getting pregnant and stuff like that. But it was a huge fashion show. Like every day, it was a huge fashion show. Like some people would just throw on some sweatpants and t-shirt, and some girls would have on heels. So you just be like dang, you know what I'm saying? So like, is it really that serious? But it was. I mean, like, you got to the point where, I mean, even myself, I would wear a blazer to a 10 o'clock class. I'd be like, man, why you wearing a blazer? I mean, this is just how I dress. I wear a nice button-up shirt with a tie, with a nice blazer, with some slacks, some nice shoes. Or I would change it up a little bit and be out of the norm and push the limits on fashion and wear with some dress shoes. So it would just be different. And then it got to the point where I didn't have any books when I was at HBCU because I barely could afford to go to school. So with that being said, I formed study groups. So with me forming study groups, I'll pick out different people in class, and I'll be like, hey, y'all want to meet up at the library at such and such time, and we're gonna go over the lesson or the homework or whatever, and we give our different experiences on it, and then we'll just get the homework done. We'll talk about it so we can learn off each other. Because sometimes when you sit in class, you just can't get all the information. Like it's like when your parents talk to you or your grandparents talk to you, like you just sometimes you can hear them, but it loses in translation. So a lot of times if it comes from like a peer, you can hear it a little bit better, especially if you have a conversation about it. So it's a lot easier. So therefore, I was able to understand a lot more of the information that the teacher was given. Going to a non-HBCU, it was a little bit different. Academics was a little bit harder, in my opinion. A lot of good academics. So it's not to take none of that away from any of the HBCUs, but that was just my own personal experience. For the semester I went there versus the semester I had attended, the first semester I attended at a different college. So I went to a different college just to have a different perspective and a different broader aspect in life myself. So I'm a person who love of learning. So I love to learn, and people who has the mindset or a greater mindset of education, period, is a huge attraction to me. It would drive me to the female. So it just gotten to the point where it's very difficult at times. Plus, you live on campus, you eat, you sleep. I mean, you see that person all the time, and people are just constantly in your face, and it's really hard to be long distance relationships are hard by themselves, and then having somebody constantly in your face, and you're trying to focus on your schoolwork, and you have these set of group of people in your face, not in your face, but like around you that are on the same wavelength as your educational mindset. It's just hard. I mean, temptations start, then you introduce alcohol. If you can drink, it just gets difficult. Like it gets really, really difficult and trying at times. So just want to make you aware that Then you got, fraternities and sororities. And, that's a whole different college spinoff. You've seen the TV show Different World. Well, if you haven't,
Go check it out.
it's a good show. So, it's just that aspect of, frats. I'm not going to speak on frats because, I'm pretty biased on one particular frat myself. But, frats and fraternities and sororities, they do enhance your college experience. So if you do get the opportunity to join one after you do your research, and only go to one informational meeting. So don't go around. Do research on your own. Find out what you like. See what's in your family, and see which one of the history of the starting foundation of that fraternity. Things out. It's best to network. Life is really all about networking. And networking can lead to revenue, and revenue can lead to a better lifestyle. So what I want to help you understand is network with different people in different types of fields. And business-minded people, you can be that person between the two. So if somebody need a new computer software, there's the tech people that you can talk to, and then you can get the requirements from what they want to do on their website. You can talk to the tech people and get them to build it. So I just want to give you guys a different aspect on college life. If you have any questions, get back to my wife Tasha. She loves you guys. So sometimes I sit to the side a little bit and then let her enjoy, doing the videos for you guys. So sharing my wife with y'all. So I don't mind, and she's a wonderful spirited person. So if any questions, just hit her up. I look at y'all as my little brothers, little sisters, or big brothers, big sisters. So if y'all need any advice as family, you know what I'm saying? So if y'all need any advice from me, please reach out to Tasha and you can get back to me. So just please leave a comment. As Tasha always say, please hit the subscribe button. So y'all go and do your thing, man. Y'all have a good night. Y'all take it easy. Much love.